Hey guys, welcome to 5 Minute Book Reviews. My name is George. Today I'm going to be reviewing Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. I gotta be honest, I'm excited to review this book because I am highly disappointed. Let me tone it down a little bit. I'm disappointed. Uh, this book is famous. This book is supposed to be like the first personal development book ever made, right? Or like the first self-help book ever made. And a lot of self-help people talk about it. And I'll just say this about this book. I'll say that even a broken clock is right twice a day. And same goes for Trump. Anyways, and then same goes for this book. I'll say that. Okay, all you fucking Trump supporters, I don't want no comments or anything. Chill out. He's a piece of shit, but also, it'll be okay if he becomes president again, whatever, it doesn't matter. Anyways, um, so don't come at me, cause I'll go right back. Anyways, this book, is talked about. I've heard Tony Robbins talk about it. I've heard, maybe like Tim Ferriss talk about it. I don't know, but I've heard this book. People reference this book, and here's the thing: the author of this book is a fraud. I actually had a friend of mine recommend this book. Me and this girl worked together, and she recommended this book. She said it was her favorite book, and I guess the only thing that this book got right was, thinking positively will lead to a positive life or positive results, I guess. But the author of this book is a liar. Just let me give you an example. In the beginning of this book, he says that his son was born without ears. He says that his son was born without ears. And he says that through that his son invented some sort of technology where he'll be able to hear. I think he was born without a nose. No, it was ears. He was born without ears. And there is no evidence. There's a guy named CoffeeZilla, just the word coffee and then Zilla on YouTube. And if you type in CoffeeZilla Napoleon Hill, which is the author of this book, he throws it down and he says, what's going on? Napoleon Hill was a fraudster, or he was a con man. He actually was defrauding people or conning people from it was like a driving school, and it was like I can't remember, but he was like a con man, and he claims to have met some like billionaire at the time, something Dale Carnegie or something Carnegie. He was like a metal. I think Carnegie sold metal in the country or something like that, or made metal and sold it. But there's zero evidence, and he claims that all of his stuff got burned in a fire, and he claims this and that, but there's zero evidence from Dale Carnegie himself that he met this guy named Napoleon Hill. And I'll just say, when I read it, I was optimistic about it, and I was kind of enjoying it, and this really successful friend of mine recommended it to me, so I wanted to get something good out of it. But I finished it, and then, I don't know, like 2 weeks later, my buddy sent me this link from CoffeeZilla, and then I checked out, I found out that Napoleon Hill was a complete fraud, and it makes total sense, because it's like, bro, your son was not born without ears, bro. Like, you probably didn't even have a son. and it was written. I gave it the benefit of the doubt. I think people give this book the benefit of the doubt because it was written in like 1910. But even the way this guy writes, it's just weird. You ever hear someone talk and you're like, bro, you're exaggerating, you're coming off insincere, you're just trying too hard, you're trying to come off too sincere, and that's how the author of this book comes off. Like, yeah, it's I thought that's the way people spoke, but that's wrong. That's not the way people spoke. If you read Ernest Hemingway, no, not Ernest Hemingway, damn it, crap, what's that guy's name? Anyways, if you read the guy that wrote Tom Sawyer, people don't talk like that. People have never talked like that. Anyways, don't check out this book.